Me no romantic.
Oh, Tony Rebel, no man, you sing fresh vegetable and them, so you can't even say you're not romantic.
Yeah, me Afro-romantic.
Welcome to Jamaica Worldwide. Today we are looking at 10 famous relationships in reggae and dancehall.
Your wife is backstage.
Yes, you know, so when Mr. Girlfriend, that's our slang. That's nobody's slang but our slang, the Dan Gargan slang.
Like anywhere else in the world, Jamaica has had its fair share of public romances or Afromances among entertainers or between entertainers and civilians, so to speak.
But them for happy for her too. You understand me? She have a
you guys
nice,
are happy.
respectable, look good relationship. Me don't know why them man.
We are looking at popular relationships in the reggae and dancehall space which may or may not have stood the test of time. These relationships, however, have been public knowledge and sometimes controversial, but an integral part of the artist's entertainment career and personal life. Find out which couple has been married for over 25 years. Anyway, before we get started, please hit the like button. Also, remember to subscribe to the channel. A lot of great things to come. You will not want to miss it. Hit the notification bell and you will be notified every time we post a video. Number 10. Beenie Man and dancehall queen Carleen. Beenie Man exploded internationally in the 90s, and the title of DJ of the Year was being bounced between himself and Bounty Killer. It is no surprise that the relationship would, along with his career, be of public interest. In the 90s, the international DJ had a long-term relationship with dancehall queen Carleen. In fact, the couple were media favorites in Jamaica and could be seen at events all over the island. Beenie and Carleen even worked as brand ambassadors for two established companies in Jamaica. In 1999, they had a daughter, but soon separated. However, they remain friends to this day. Number 9. Tony Rebel and Queen Ifrica.
It's just her vision for music and for Jamaica and for children. Yeah. She's just a wonderful spiritual woman.
Tony Rebel and Queen Ifrica have been a known item for a while, but have not been very forthcoming with details of their relationship. They are, however, a power couple in reggae music and have put out quality and consistent music projects, including a yearly staging of Rebel Salute. The two are still very happy in a relationship and have welcomed a son into the world in 2012.
I'm a groupie for her. I always dance and jump and go crazy.
He's the best tutor anyone could ever have, you know.
Number 8. Shabba Ranks and Michelle. Shabba Ranks made a name for himself on the international market as a reggae dancehall artist. He was, of course, in high demand being the Grammy Kid due to his 2 Grammy wins for Best Reggae Album for his efforts as Raw as Ever and Extra Naked. His albums and songs such as Mr. Loverman and Trailer Load of Girls made him an international star and sex symbol. However, Shabba has always proclaimed his love for his current wife, Michelle Gordon, whom he has known since he was coming up in the community of Seaview. They have been married for over 20 years now and reside in the United States. They have 2 sons.
2 boys. 2 boys. A daughter. Nah, my only daughter is Michelle. My wife. I wish if I did get another girl to give her some competition because she have 3 man round her with us and kill her with love. So.
Number 7. Tommy Cowan and Carleen Davis.
We might call it love, but love goes so much deeper. Love covers all that Tommy is speaking about, the caring and the respect and the understanding and wanting the best.
Tommy Cowan and Carleen Davis are a power couple in the Jamaican music industry. Having been married for over 25 years, they set an example for family and relationships in the Jamaican context, which is not talked about enough. Tommy Cowan was a popular radio DJ and Carleen was an upcoming singer at the time of their meeting. They met while Carleen was in Jamaica visiting from her home in Canada. At the time, Tommy was an established music producer and had a talent agency. They have quite a few children between them and a daughter who is also in the music industry.
What were some of
Yes.
those things that attracted you to each other from those times?
Oh dear.
Better be careful now. We weren't Christians then.
Number 6, Vybz Kartel and Tanisha, aka Shorty. Vybz Kartel and Tanisha is probably the most well-known relationship in dancehall. While some may not know Tanisha, she has been in many of Kartel's songs referred to as Shorty. They have 3 sons and 2 are recording artists at the moment. But their relationship has soured since the DJ was incarcerated for murder since 2011. The relationship seems to have been rocky in certain parts, but has of course been well known and at times well documented musically. Fans were surprised to hear in 2022 that Vybz Kartel has been engaged to a Turkish woman while incarcerated. That story is still developing. Number 5, Lady Saw and John John.
People, let me tell you this right now. Me and John John been over for over a year now. I'm with somebody else. I just didn't publicly talk about it. We haven't been together.
Now apparently dissolved, the relationship between producer John John and dancehall superstar Lady Saw seemed to the public to be very toxic at times. With 2 major breakups after which Lady Saw gave her life to Christianity both times and very public contentions between the two, there were many times Saw seemed to have been in the relationship too long. There were many rumors of infidelity, pregnancies, separation, but they always seemed to be able to put those things behind them.
A bomb just dropped. There's a girl who lived down the road from me at a certain apartment, where Anthony Cruz was. She was along with him too, with Anthony Cruz. And this thing, I'm not allowing them to come out with it like they did on Pink Wall. I'm putting it out there myself. Apparently she met my man who went to see Anthony Cruz, and I'm not allowing anyone to break up me and my man. He's 17 years. Show me a man who don't cheat. Once he's not with a man, another man, I'm fine. Everybody cheat. I'm not perfect myself, so who perfect cast the first stone.
Eventually, the bottom of the bucket fell out on this relationship, and the two separated, and Saw converted her career to one of ministry, and now prefers to be addressed as Minister Marian Hall.
Glory, hallelujah. Who could tell me that God would be using me right now? I thought I was useless because men made me feel like that. But God never. You understand what I'm saying? So glorify me.
Number 4, Turbulence and Sasha. Turbulence and Sasha together were a popular romantic duo in Jamaica, having performed more than 3 very huge songs together that really highlighted the fact that they were in a relationship. The reggae consuming public was optimistic about the relationship between the two and hoping it would lead to greater things in the relationship. Sasha and Turbulence were, however, involved in a very public breakup in 2006. It is said that Sasha discovered that Turbulence became engaged to both her and another woman at the same time. The 2 women became acquainted and subsequently confronted Turbulence. After the breakup, both did songs which presumably explained their feelings in the situation. Sasha did the song Got What You Need, and Turbulence did the song No Man No Perfect. Many hoped the duo would get back together, but it was over, and the two went their separate ways. Fans were again hopeful when the two did a new song together with a music video called Don't Wanna Be Alone, in which they actually shared a kiss, but seems it was just business. The two moved on. Sasha had become a Christian, and Turbulence continued on with a solid music career. Number 3, Beenie Man and D'Angel. The relationship between D'Angel and Beenie Man was born of controversial circumstances, as D'Angel was previously in a 7-year relationship with musical rival Bounty Killer. The Angel had said the optics of the situation was not intentional, as fans of the music would believe, especially considering that at the time of the relationship, Bounty and Beanie were no friends.
Everything I say you repeat after.
Bounty and Beanie were always mentioned alongside each other in adversarial terms, like oil and water. To see them these days is far from what they would have been known for when the relationship started between Beanie and the Angel. Songs were made, words were exchanged, but Beanie Man and the Angel got married in 2007. But they divorced almost 4 years later.
Regardless of if me and her have a divorce agreement to deal with, I think she should have still come on my birthday.
Bounty Killer has admitted that he was hurt by the situation at the time, but he has since moved on. Today, Bounty Killer and Beanie Man are somewhat friends and perform alongside each other for friendly clashes, example of which is the famous versus clash between the two.
None of them boy, they not bad like None of them.
Second up, Bob Marley and Rita Marley.
Yes, she said he told her it's the way she walks, mommy. She walks and turns. So I said, oh, maybe it's my knock knees.
Bob and Rita have been reggae royalty for a very long time. Bob has been synonymous with Jamaican culture and music and is also a powerful name in music worldwide. Bob Marley married Alpha Rita Constantia Anderson in Kingston, Jamaica on 10th of February 1966. Bob Marley had many children, 3 with Rita, adopted 2 from Rita's previous relationship. It is widely known that Bob had quite a few extramarital relationships. We understand there to be 12 children acknowledged at the time based on our research. But their marriage remained intact over the years until his death.
As a young wife, how did you handle that? Well, as a young wife, I didn't have that problem because it really didn't start in our earlier stage of marriage. You know, we got married in 1966.
Bob died in 1981, leaving a strong legacy of music, and the family continues to dominate the reggae industry. Rita has never remarried. Before we get to number 1, please hit the like button if you haven't done so already. Also, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get videos as soon as they are released. Number 1, Wayne and Tammy Mitchell. Wayne and Tammy. Wayne and Tammy are relatively successful dancehall artists who found each other during the heights of their dancehall career. The two are now married with 5 children between them. They now have their YouTube channel called Meet the Mitchells. That is very successful and posts regularly about their daily routines, parenting, music, and their own personal solutions to everyday issues. The two are positive role models and an example of a positive modern-day relationship in Jamaica. They have done music collaborations in the past, most recognized of which is Why, which they did in 2006. Wayne's Good Old Wife, featuring Tammy in the music video, was a special treat to fans who were aware of the relationship and very creative on Wayne's part. Is there any couple you think should be on this list? Let us know in the comments. Also, please remember to subscribe and hit that like button. Also, for those who would like to help the channel grow, we have just started the Jamaica Worldwide Patreon page. You can donate as a yardie, a general, or a diplomat. We would very much appreciate your support. Bless up. This is Jamaica Worldwide.